What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. As you see behind me, SmackDown is currently on in the background. I am here to talk about, I had to stop everything I was doing to talk about Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes segment that they had at Georgia Tech University. The segment was absolutely beautiful, and you can probably argue it's going to be one of the best segments in this new era of WWE history. There was not only so much history between the two, between Atlanta, and how they connected their paths to Atlanta, where Bad Blood is located. They foreshadowed that we will be getting Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes 3 at some time. And Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 3 has to happen, especially with them being tied 1-1 now. It has to happen, and we must know who is the true face of the WWE. Because when Roman and Cody started talking, and Roman talked about his history playing at Georgia Tech and how many blood, sweat, and tears that he laid on that football field, he looked Cody dead in his face and said, "This is my field, and this is my city." And I'm like, oh, shit. And then Cody came right back, said, "My family worked in this venue. My family worked in that venue. My family worked in that venue." So, yeah, you played football here. Congrats. But when football was over, you went back to the beach. This may be your field, but this is my home. I'm over here like, oh, okay, we talking heavy. And Roman goes, enough with the history lesson. And then Roman Reigns talks about how the bloodline took Jimmy from him. The bloodline took his wise man from him. And the bloodline took his Ula Fala from him. I'm over here going crazy. I'm like, where do we go from here now? Like, oh, shit. And then Cody came with the perfect response. An absolutely perfect response. Cody goes, "You say this like I should be surprised. I told you in the first go-round, you will be sitting here. Everyone was going to leave you. And you will be sitting here as a chief without a tribe." Take a look at WWE lately. We have a new tribal chief. We have an undisputed WWE champion. And now we'll be talking about the guy known as Roman Reigns. And Reigns, you can tell Reigns is getting furious and Reigns is getting upset. And Reigns goes, "What do you want?" And Cody says, I need your word that you will have my back as I will have yours. Roman shook his head and said, "I give you my word. But understand that when this is over, I'm coming back for what is mine." And once Roman was about to walk away, Cody stopped him. Fantastic cinematography, by the way. Cody stops him, looks him dead in his soul, and says, "It's not yours to take." Roman looks down and says, "You're in my way." Cody takes a step to the right. Roman stops everything he's doing and he says, You're in my way in life. And then walks off. What a fucking segment. This segment was absolutely cinema top notch. Everything about it was absolutely beautiful. It was shot fantastic. The entrances of how they got to the field was fantastic. The drone shot of them on the field was fantastic. The close-ups, the audio was pitch perfect. Everything you needed to see about this was absolutely phenomenal. And I promise you, if you haven't seen this and you want to understand why we love this crazy sport in this crazy world of professional wrestling, if you are somebody who's new watching WWE, boy, you can't watch that and tell me that's not a story. You can't watch that and tell me that's not something you're like, oh, this is crazy. Because that right there was absolutely fire. I'm going to leave it right there. We got the main event behind me. So I'm going to get right back into this main event of SmackDown. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Forever gang. And until forever finds you.